Dear the book club fan, welcome, welcome. This is the last book club that we are having for the 2018, and I welcome you with all my heart and with all my love. Welcome, and I wish you the very best ever 2019 with good health, with good relationship, joy, and prosperity. This is my wish for everyone. And here, as you can see, I be reading from the Tao Science book. Is the book about the science, wisdom, and the practice of creation and the grand unification. And it's been done by a doctor and a master Ruling Shu, that who's a quantum physicist, and Dr. and Master Jigong Shah. And this book is actually the only book that is unifies the uh, spirituality and science. Is proven mathematically and physically. Uh, Let me turn off the light. I don't know, somehow the light is not enough for the recording of YouTube. Just 1 second. Okay, so I hope that this is better. Okay, this is I had been reading from this book every Monday night from 7 to 8, and tonight I'm at the chapter 8, Divine and Tao Spiritual Treasures. And yeah, so far I had been covering this book, and yeah, the title is Divine and Tao Spiritual Treasures. In July 2003, I, meaning Master Shah, was leading a soul study workshop near Toronto. The divine came, as I could see clearly with my third eye. I explained to my students that the divine has appeared. I asked them to wait a moment while I bowed down 108 times to the divine and waited for the divine message. At age 6, I was taught to bow down to my Tai Chi master. At the age 10, I bow down to my Qigong master. At age 12, I bow down to my Kung Fu master. As a Chinese, I learned the importance of this courtesy throughout my childhood. I was honored to hear the divine tell me, Zhigang, Z-H-I, Gang, G-A-N-G. I come today to choose you as my direct servant, vehicle, and channel, in quotation. I was deeply moved and replied to the divine, in quotation, I'm honored. What does it mean to be your direct servant, vehicle, and channel, unquote. The divine explained, in quote, when you offer healing and blessing to others, call me. I will come instantly to offer my healing and blessing to them. I was even more deeply touched, and I could only say, thank you so much for choosing me as your direct servant. The divine continued, in quotation, I can offer my healing and blessing by transmitting my permanent healing and the blessing treasures, unquote. I asked with wonder, how do I do this? The divine answer, select a student and I will give you a demonstration. I asked for a volunteer with the serious health challenges. A man named Walter raised his hand. He stood up and explained that he had just been diagnosed with the liver cancer with a 2 by 3 centimeter malignant tumor in his liver. I then asked the divine, in quote, please bless Walter. Please show me how you transmit your permanent treasures, unquote. Immediately, I saw the divine send a beam of light from the divine's heart to the Walter's liver. The beam shot into his liver where it turned into a golden light ball that instantly started spinning. Walter's entire liver shone with beautiful golden light. The divine then asked me, do you understand what software is? I was surprised by this question, but replied, in quotation, I don't understand much about computer. I just know that the software is a computer program. I have heard about accounting softwares, office software, graphic design software. Yes, the divine said, software is a program because you asked me to. I transmitted and downloaded my soul software for liver to Walter. It is one of my permanent healing and a blessing treasures. You ask me, I did the job. This is what it means for you to be my chosen direct servant and channel. I was astonished, excited, inspired, and humble. I said to the divine, I'm so honored to be your direct servant. How blessed I am to be a chosen. Almost, unquote, almost speechless, I asked the divine, why did you choose me? In quotation, I chose you, said the divine, because you have served humanity for more than 1,000 lifetimes. You have been very committed to serving my mission through all your lifetimes. I'm choosing you in this life to be a direct servant. You will transmit countless permanent healing and blessing treasures from me to humanity and all souls. It's the honor I give you now. I was moved to tears. I immediately bowed down to the divine 108 times again, and they made a silent vow. Dear divine, I cannot bow down enough to you, enough for the honor you have given me. No words can express my greatest gratitude. How blessed I am to be your direct servant, to download your permanent healing and the blessing treasures to humanity and all souls. Humanity and all souls will receive your huge blessings through my service as your direct servant. I give my total life to you and to humanity. I will accomplish your task. I will be pure servant to humanity and all souls. I bow down again, and then I asked the divine, how should Walter use his soul software? In quotation, Walter must spend time with my soul software, said the divine. Tell him that simply to receive my soul software does not mean he will recover. He must practice with his treasure every day to restore his health step by step. I asked, how should he practice? The divine gave me his guidance. Tell Walter to chant repeatedly, Divine Liver Soul Software, heal me. Divine Liver Soul Software heals me. Divine Liver Soul Software heals me. Divine Liver Soul Software heals me. I asked, for how long should Walter chant? The divine answered, at least 2 hours a day. The longer the practice, the better. If Walter does this, he could recover in 3 to 6 months. Unquote. I shared this information with Walter, who was excited and deeply moved. Walter said, I will practice 2 hours or more every day. Finally, I asked the divine, how does the soul software work? The divine replied, my soul software is a golden healing ball that rotates and clears Shen-Qi-Jing blockages from Walter's liver. I will explain it outside the book. The Shen-Qi-Jing, Shen means soul, heart, mind. Qi means energy, and Jing means matter, blockages. I continue reading. I again bow down to the divine 108 times. Then I stood up and offered 3 source softwares to every student in the workshop as divine gifts. Upon seeing this, the divine smiled and left. Walter immediately began to practice as directed for at least 2 hours per day. 2.5 months later, a CT scan and the MRI showed that his liver cancer completely disappeared. At the end of 2006, I met Walter again at the book signing in Toronto for my book, Soul, Mind, Body, Medicine. In 2008, Walter attended one of my events at the Unity Church of Truth in Toronto. On both occasions, Walter told me that there was still no sign of cancer in his liver. For 5 years, the Divine Soul software downloaded to his liver healed his liver cancer. He was very grateful to the divine. This is how I started to offer divine treasures. There are countless divine treasures, including divine Shen-Qi-Jing, which is a soul, heart, mind, energy, and body light bulb for bodily systems, organs, cells. There are also many varied divine treasures for transforming health, relationships, and finances, for increasing intelligence and opening spiritual channels, and for bringing enlightenment. For example, I have transmitted divine soul light acupuncture needles, divine soul light herbs, and much more. The new title is called A Divine Heart, Shen Qi Jing Hoi Jindan. In this chapter, we introduce, Master Shah will explain what it means. Uh, all of these names in Chinese, he will translate it. These treasures are named Divine Shen Qi Jing Hoi Jindan. Ho, He, means join as E, Yei, means one. Jin means golden. Dan means light ball. Divine Shen Qi Jing Hoi Jindan is a divine golden light ball of soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter joined as one. It can also be explained as a divine golden light ball of divine information, divine energy, and divine matter joined as one. The divine is the creator. The divine can create this golden light ball for any bodily system, organs, cell units, DNA, RNA, part of body, and more. For example, the divine can create and download a divine respiratory system, Shen Qi Jing Hui Jindan, a divine pancreas, Shen Qi Jing Hui Jindan, a divine breast, Shen Qi Jing Hui Jindan, or a divine brain cells, Shen Qi Jing Hui Jindan. Now, the divine will transmit a gift to you, dear reader. One of these priceless, permanent, divine treasures named Divine Heart, Shen Qi Jing Hui Jindan. We were giving the authority and honor to offer a divine heart, Shen Qi Jing Hui Jindan, to every reader. We connect with the divine as we write this book. We ask the divine, and the divine agreed to pre-program this transmission within these paragraphs. As long as you read this paragraph and are willing to receive this divine golden light ball, you would receive it shortly. You have a free will. If you do not wish to receive this gift, simply tell the divine that you are not ready. You will not receive this treasure. No one is forced to receive this treasure. We can assure you, though, that there are no negative side effects from receiving this treasure. It is a karma-free treasure created in the moment in the heart of divine. It carries only positive Shen Qi Jing. If you are willing to receive, relax, sit up straight with the greatest gratitude and the honor in your heart. Silently speak as follows from your heart to the divine. Dear divine, extremely close your eyes. If you are willing to receive it, close your eyes, sit up straight, and repeat after this paragraph. Dear divine, I'm extremely honored to receive this gift of your permanent treasure, Divine Heart Shen Qi Jing Hui Jindan, which is a divine golden light ball of divine heart, information, energy, and matter joined as one. This means that you accumulate your heart information, energy, and matter to form a golden light ball to be transmitted to my heart. The divine heart's positive information, energy, and matter can transform the negative information, energy, and matter of my heart. If I practice with this treasure, I could receive healing for any heart issue. I could prevent sickness in my heart. I could even rejuvenate and prolong the life of my heart. I'm extremely grateful. Prepared. Close your eyes and be silent for a moment. I'm reading this part. Divine Heart Shen Qi Jing Hui Jin Dan. Transmission. Congratulations, you have received this permanent treasure, which will always remain with your heart and you. Use it well. The potential benefit you could receive are great. Practice to heal, prevent sickness, rejuvenate, and prolong life of your heart. How to use Divine Heart Shen Qi Jing Hui Jin Dan. Apply the 4 power techniques. Body power. Put one palm on your lower abdomen below your navel. Put the other palm over your heart. Soul power. Dear, say hello to inner souls. Dear Shen Qi Jing of my heart and my heart cells, I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to heal and rejuvenate yourself. Do a great job. Thank you. Dear my divine heart, Shen Qi Jing Hui Jin Dan, I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to heal, prevent sickness, rejuvenate, and prolong the life of my heart. Please bless my heart. Thank you. Mind power. Visualize a golden light ball rotating, vibrating, and shining in your heart and all of your heart cells. Sound power. Chant repeatedly, silently, or aloud. Divine Heart Shen Qi Jing Hui Jin Dan. Heal, prevent sickness, rejuvenate, prolong the life of my heart. Thank you. Divine Heart Shen Qi Jing Hui Jin Dan. Heal, prevent sickness, rejuvenate, and prolong the life of my heart. Thank you. Divine Heart Shen Qi Jing Hui Jin Dan. Heal, prevent sickness, rejuvenate, prolong life of my heart. Thank you. Divine Heart Shen Qi Jing Hui Jin Dan. Heal, prevent sickness, rejuvenate, and prolong the life of my heart. Thank you. This is the practice. Chant for at least 10 minutes per time. You can adapt this practice to bring positive information to any aspect of your life. For chronic and a life-threatening condition, or for a great challenges in relationship, finances, or any aspect of life, chant for 2 hours or more a day. Add all of your practices time together to reach 2 hours or more. The longer you practice and chant, the more transformation you could achieve. The Divine Heart Shen Qi Jing Hui Jin Dan carries divine positive information. Energy matter, which is negative entropy. It takes time to transform the negative information, energy, and matter of serious challenges for health, emotional, mental, physical health, relationship, finances, and other aspects in life. Negative information is a negative karma, as with Walter and his liver cancer. Divine treasures can gradually clear negative karma, which is to transform entropy into a negative entropy. With divine and Tao treasures, we had created thousands of heart touching and heart moving results since 2003. Witness more than 1,000 recorded stories on my YouTube channel. The new title is Importance of the Divine and the Tao Treasures. I started to offer divine treasures to humanity in 2003. In 2008, I was given the honor and authority from Tao to offer Tao frequency treasures to humanity. These treasures offer breakthrough healing, blessing, and transformation to humanity. Everyone and everything is made of Chen Qi Jing. Everyone's and everything's Shen Qi Jing is in a different layers of positivity and the negative entropy. As human being, we can hardly compare our Shen Qi Jing with divine and Tao Shen Qi Jing. As we have shared, the negative information, energy, and the matter, the entropy, in our human Shen Qi Jing causes disharmony and disconnection, internally and externally. This is why we get old, get sick, have a physical